Okay, Cream, I got to film. All right, get out of my chair. No, get out of my chair. We're doing a blind builds episode. Get out of the chair. I'm gonna sit on you. Yeah, no, you can't take up the entire chair. There. That better? Huh? You like that one? Yeah, you're a good cat. Hi, I'm Blind Prime, and this is my co-host Cream the Cat. And today we're going to talk about the Lego Iron-Man versus Ultron mech set. Yeah, I promised to talk about this set a while ago, and then I just kind of got preoccupied with other things, and I have been neglecting blind builds. But that's going to stop. I really want to get back into this and talk about more Lego. Uh, I just haven't had the creative mindset to talk about Lego. I enjoy talking about this stuff when I'm in a positive and happy mood because nothing is more fun than Lego. I love me some Lego. So we have the Lego. Where's your foot? Why is your foot over there? We have the Lego Iron Man versus Ultron. So let me go ahead and put the foot back together. It seems it fell apart a little bit. There's your feet like that, huh? I built you to have no, that's wrong. So somehow I got my feet mixed up. Okay, so let's turn you back around and we'll attach you right there. Right? Yeah, that's got it. Good deal. Good deal. Okay, next one. So I built this guy. Of course, being blind, I don't have I can't really see the instructions. So I just kind of built him the way I felt like a mech should be built, with the pieces given to me. Some of the pieces, like the cockpit and the arms and legs, are pretty easy to figure out. What's going on there? Okay, so there's the hole. Come on, go into the hole. And using those arm and leg pieces, I also, kind of looked at the other pieces that came in the set. Stand up straight, buddy. Buddy, what's going on with your feet? Come on now. Okay, good. He just did not want to be here for the video. No, silly guy. There we are. You're all together now. You're all good. Yeah, you are. All right. So I, of course, I had Igor to work with here when building this set from scratch. Well, not from scratch, but from the box. So I just kind of took Igor here and I went, all right, if the whole head thing for Igor, all the stuff that folds open is supposed to be the cockpit section, then you just kind of assumed that the 45-degree angle bent pieces were each the arms and legs, and realizing that it was kind of easy to figure out that where the ball joints go, and from there build a figure. And it was I actually really enjoyed these little mechs because they are quite easy to make. Though I do wish they had headgear. I really want them to have some headgear. It's just Igor is so cool with his headgear, and we get nothing with this guy. Though comparing the two together, Igor is shorter because he has to be. You can stand him up on his legs. He's actually got knees. I really appreciate the fact that he's got knees and elbows. Like Igor here is a top notch, and this is of course from the Iron Man set years ago, not the one that came with Nick Fury, the other one. Yeah, and not the one that came with the hot rod, the other one. So there were two that came with cars, and I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one that came with Igor, the Iron Man Armory set. There we are. Now, Igor standing fully up is still shorter than this mech. I like the size of the mech. I just, like I said before, I wish we got some sort of helmet for this part where the figure sits. I think that would be a lot better. Though I do love this piece that the figure sits inside of. This piece is really cool, and it's one of those that I'm like, wow, Lego, it took you a while to make something like this. Seeing as men, you love to do mechs, but I don't know how long they've been doing it. Of course, I haven't really gotten many of these mech sets. I only got the Superman one because I wanted a Superman to be in my Lego city, and I'm making it a point to collect all the Iron Man armor that I can, and all the variations. And there was a variation with this guy, apparently, according to what I heard. So I picked him up, and it's a decent little Iron Man. But the biggest thing to enjoy about this one was Ultron here. Now I have him set up with these two little trash can lid pieces. Uh, I don't know what color those are, but I figured Ultron would have little shields. But he's got a weird piece on him that goes around his neck and it comes up to cover his ears. And I thought he would be getting like an ant helmet, but he didn't. He just got this weird thing on either side of him, and half of me wants to get another Ant Man and just kind of put the Ant Man helmet, try to figure out how to put the Ant Man helmet on top of all this, to kind of make it work, because I like him with his ant ears, his antennae, if you will. So Ultron figure's a lot of fun in my opinion, and it's nice to have a figure, especially even though he doesn't have a brick on top of his head like a hat or something. He's got this weird neck thing that allows me to understand this is Ultron. I won't forget Ultron because Ultron's got the weird neck thing, and I don't have another figure in my set with the weird neck thing, and so pretty cool. And then of course the Iron Man, but he's normal. There's nothing new about this Iron Man. They did texture the helmet, which is cool. But apparently the paint app is something. I don't know. There's a nice little head in there. But not much to say about the Iron Man. The build wise though, we got some really fun pieces, and I enjoyed using those fun pieces to create armor around him. I gave him one double barrel gun arm that's all flared out and looks hefty, and then I gave him another hand, decent hand. I like these pieces for the fingers, these weird little claw things. They work very very well as hands. I like them so much more than these weird peg hole pieces that we got, these little hollow hands for our hollow fingers for Igor here. Though with Igor, you could always pretend that he's shooting from his fingertips, and just pew 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 pew. With this guy, there's no pretending he's shooting from his fingertips. This guy's got claws on his fingers. He's got a claw hand. Yeah. Inspector Gadget, watch out. He's also got a nice little square piece on the front. Tile wise, the tile on this thing is exceptional. I like all the tile. I like the underside of the feet, how this all builds up, how you get this cool little circle piece down here on each side to represent his him launching himself, and then you have the reverse tiles there, so that we get a nice sleek underfoot kind of thing going on there. I like it. I like it a lot. I like this figure. He came with a lot of fun pieces, and well, I do recommend him as just a fun little set to build on your own. If you could find this guy for 15 and under, he is a fun little set that you can build without any use of instructions, and he comes with a lot of fun tile pieces. If I were, what, I'm not even just going to give it a grade. It's a Lego mech, and it came with some decent minifigures, so it's a lot of fun. There's Igor with him again. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye bye for now.